Okay, here we have a year 2000 Yamaha Thundercat YZF600, and has a problem. It basically won't tick over. I've got a feeling, I've had this before, and I've got a feeling it's the slow running jets are blocked up again. And if you look in the book, it'll tell you you've got to get all these fairings off. And it's a pain in the neck, to be honest with you. All these fairings have to come off, and then the carburettors have got to come out. So what I'm going to try and do is, I know it's the slow running jets, I'm pretty sure the rest of the carbs there's not going to be a problem. So I'm going to try and do it by just removing the seat and the tank, and then getting at the carburettors from inside without removing any of these. This has to come off. It's a pain in the neck. It might not work, and I might end up taking all the fairings off anyway, but I'm just going to try and just do it this way, just to get just the slow running jets out, because I got a feeling they're blocked up again. And the reason they're blocked up is, well, this is a year 2000 bike, and when you see the mileage, I never use the damn thing really, but there you are. So here we are then. Choke on. She'll start okay, but should really start picking up now on the choke. Usually it'll sort of step up and then step up again and then step up again, and you take the choke off. But this never happens at the moment, and I think it's to do with this problem with the slow running jets. You can knock the choke off a bit, doesn't like it. That's a bit better than normal. It has been happening. Nah. It just doesn't like to tick over. And I'm pretty sure this is, as I say, the running jets. So I'm going to get this off now. Seat and the tank. Switch off. Okay, so as it happens, I've had to take off the side panel here and the back piece, that one there. So that's the reason being, you've got to get some access to turn off the tank, and that's the tank there underneath, and we can see it there, turned off. Also, there's a fuel level connection here that's got to come undone. There's a little green one. Yep, so we'll see. So then the tank's off. You have to remove this one, is the overflow. That's your fuel supply. And as I say, the little connector here for the level. The float bowls, you've got 4 screws. They're one on each corner. But first of all, we're going to drain the petrol out of each of the float bowls. You can see it down here. And you've got like a little Allen key. You're going to do that. Should be able to drain out the excess petrol. Right. That's the last of the float bowls drained down. And you can see you can get some access in here. It's not going to be easy. And I'll have to experiment with, I can't remember what screwdriver I used last time. But this comes up out the way here. So that gives you a bit more access to the front screws. The back ones are the more difficult. Okay. Now that's the float bowl. There's actually 5 screws in the bottom. And where are we? The tiny little slow running jet is blocked. You can't blow through it. The holes through this, I don't think you can see that. Probably not. Yeah, the horizontal holes are okay, but you just can't blow through it. So what I'm going to use is some of this stuff. Sorry, that should read 5% hydrochloric acid. You don't want the strong stuff. 5% hydrochloric. And when you drop it in, you'll see it doesn't take long before it sort of changes colour, really cleans up. You can't really see it very well in this light. Okay. When it comes to your slow running jets, this is the stuff that I've found is the best. 5% hydrochloric acid. The jets are made of brass, and this basically lifts dirt off the brass. It'll clean them up perfect. And if you pull it backwards and forwards through with a little syringe like I did, it will shift it. Carburetor cleaner ain't going to do it. I've tried it, you know, blasting this stuff through, and it's expensive and it doesn't really work. But 5% hydrochloric, which is, you know, you should use gloves with this stuff, but it's not battery acid, it's not sulfuric or anything like that. And but make sure you use a nice weak solution of, and only hydrochloric. Okay, I wouldn't recommend anything else. I mean, I didn't even wear gloves to do that. It'll sting if you get in a cut, but that's about it. Okay, but be safe. That's the main thing. So what I'm going to use is a syringe. I've put the, where is it now? There. So I've used some tube to trap the slow running jet, and I'm going to try and suck up some 5% acid. Yeah, and you see, yeah, it's coming through. Getting a bit there. I'll just put it on a bit, I'm squirting out a bit from the side. A bit more. I couldn't blow through this earlier on, a couple of minutes ago. Now you can see it's piling through quite nicely. So, restarted the Thundercat. It's on choke now. Then drop it down a bit. Choke on there, but it is picking up now. It wouldn't do that at all. It wouldn't go anywhere near that, so it's looking a bit better. It's a terribly fiddly job. Whether it's any better my way or taking all the fairings off, it's a matter for you, but that's how I managed to do it today. And I think that's probably going to get it. Might have to adjust the tick over. That's a lot better. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Okay, right, that's it. The Thundercat is purring again, which is good. In conclusion, I should just add also here, if you see in the book here, I'll show you. You see that on there, it says, this is the pilot screw on that one there, and it's recessed. You actually got to get the right screwdriver and perfect fit, because these are quite tight. So if you don't get the perfect fit, you just want to slot in, you feel it, no play or anything, and then you can undo them. They'll come out. But they're a good centimetre up in the recess, so they're not difficult to spot. Up with your screwdriver, you'll get there. It's just immediately adjacent to the main jet. Also, make sure you got a couple of these things with you. These are the magnetic ones. You're gonna drop the screws. You're gonna drop the bracket. There's no doubt about that. And you need to be able to fish them out, and those are the best things. what else can I say? That's about it, really. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not saying this is the best way to do it. It's the way I've done it. I've done it this way. I've done it taking all the fairings off, the whole lot, and I've took the whole carburettors out, and it took a long time. It's an all-day job, really. This way, I think it's taken me probably 2.5 hours, something like that. 2.5 hours. But they're frustrating. It's not easy. Fiddly. But if you think you're up to it, you might find it's worth it. Especially if you're not revving up. If it's just sort of fluffing as soon as you rev up. It's usually those slow-running jets. It's this petrol. I mean, I don't need to tell you about this crap petrol. You already know that. You will be watching this video. So anyway, thanks for looking. I'll see you next time.